Students, today we are going to study pronouns. Now, what are pronouns? Now, pronouns are the words that are used in place of noun. Now, you all have studied it that pronouns are the word that are used in the place of nouns. Now, pronoun agree with the noun. They replace in number and gender. Now, pronoun agree with the nouns which they replace in number and gender. Number is singular and plural, and gender, male and female. Okay, students? So, pronoun agree with the noun which they replace in number and gender. Now, pronouns can be categorized into the following types. Now, first is personal pronoun, second is possessive pronoun, third is reflexive pronoun, fourth is emphatic pronoun, fifth is interrogative pronoun, sixth is relative pronoun, seventh is demonstrative pronoun, eighth is distributive pronoun, and ninth is indefinite pronoun. Now, student, let's see the first one, personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are used in the place of the names of people and things. Now, as the name is indicating that personal pronouns are used in place of name of the people and things. Okay, so they are used in the place of the names of people or things. Now, if the personal pronoun is the doer, means pronoun is doing something. Okay, if the personal pronoun is doer, means doing something of the action. Okay, is doing something. If the personal pronoun is the doer of action, or you can say if the personal pronoun is doing any action, so that is the subject of the sentence. It means they will be referred to the subject of the sentence, because any subject, for example, Neha is dancing. So Neha is doing work, that is dancing. Neha is the subject. Okay. Okay, so here it is saying if the personal pronoun is the doer of action, it means if the personal pronoun is doing any work, any action, that is, they will be regarded as a subject of the sentence. So it will be called as a subject pronoun. Okay, they will be called as subject pronoun. If the pronoun receive the action done by the subject. Now, if the pronoun receives, they get the action. If the pronoun receives the action done by subject, if the pronoun is taking the action, is receiving the action done by subject, it is called as the object pronoun. Okay. Now, see the example. They liked her very much. Now, see here. They is a subject and her is the object. Okay. They liked her very much. They is subject here and her is object. Okay. Now, she gave the book to him. Now, she is subject pronoun and him is object pronoun. Okay. Here they are the doer of action, so they will be called as a subject, and here pronoun, here this pronoun receiving the action done by subject, so they will be called as a object pronoun. Okay, students. Now, see the table. This table lists the personal pronouns. Now, see, person, first person, second person, third person. Subject and object. Singular, plural. Now in subject, singular, plural. In singular, I, plural, we. In object, singular, me and plural, us. Now in second person, in both singular and plural we will use you, and in object in both singular and plural we will use you. Now in third person, in subject pronoun, singular will be he, she, it, and plural will be they. In object, in singular, him, her, it, and plural will be them. Student, this is a very important table. Kindly study it very well. Possessive pronouns. Now, possessive pronouns shows ownership. Ownership you can say, or you can say owning something means you are owner of something. Okay. For example, this pencil is mine means I am the owner of this pencil. Okay, they tell us who or what something belongs to. It also tell us what anything belongs to that pronoun. Okay, what anything belongs to that person or either pronouns. Okay, now see example. We bought 2 hats. The blue one is Mina's and the pink one is mine. Now the blue one is showing the blue one is Mina's. It means that the blue one is owned by Mina. Mina is the owner of blue one, and the pink one is mine means I am the owner of pink one. Okay, it shows the ownership. Is it clear? Now, Suresh and Reena have 2 cars. The Jeep is his and the sedan is hers. Now, Suresh and Reena have 2 cars. Now, Jeep is showing that Suresh is the owner of Jeep and the Reena is the owner of sedan. Okay. Now, look at the list of possessive pronouns. Now, person, first, second and third person, singular and plural. Now, in singular, in first person, you will use mine, and in plural, you will use ours. In a second person, for singular and plural, both will be yours. Okay, student? Now, in third person, in singular, it will be his, her, and in plural, it will be theirs. Okay. Now, next is reflexive pronoun. Now, reflexive pronoun are used when we want to refer back to the subject of the sentence. It means that when we are referring back to the subject, means when we are referring or when we are telling, when we are pointing out to the subject again in the sentence. Okay, in some cases they can act as object of the sentence. Okay, in some cases they can act as an object of the sentence if the subject and object are the same. Now, in some cases they can act as an object of the sentence if the subject and object are same. Okay, if the subject and object are same. Now, you can see some reflexive pronouns. Some reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourself, yourself, and themselves. Now, we can see some examples. I looked at myself in the mirror. Now, I looked at myself. Now, myself is referring back to the subject in the sentence, that is I looked at myself, means I am looking to myself in the mirror. No one else is looking, okay? Only I am looking at myself, okay? So myself is referring back to the subject of the sentence, that is I, okay? Now please help yourself, there is a plenty of ice cream. Now here direct object, here now it has said no, in some cases they means these reflexive pronoun, they act as object of sentence. Why? Because why? Because if the subject and object are the same. Now why they act as object? They, sometimes the subject and object are same. Now here please help yourself. Now in this sentence it is direct object. Why? Because the subject and object are same here, okay? That's why please help yourself, okay? So here it is said as a direct object because the subject and object are the same. Subject is also the same and object is also the same. Okay, students? Now next is emphatic pronouns. Now, emphatic pronouns are used to emphasize the action of the subject. Now here in emphatic pronoun, they are used to emphasize the action. What it is? They are used to emphasize the action of the subject. It means they are emphasizing the action of the subject. Okay, now they have the same form as reflexive pronoun. The same form like myself, themselves, herself. But here in this, they emphasize the action of the subject. Okay, remember the action of the subject. Now see here, I myself agreed to organize the picnic. Now I myself. Now here it is saying emphatic pronoun are used to emphasize action of the subject, means emphasizing the action. Action is to organizing the picnic, and who is organizing? Subject, that is I myself. So I myself agreed to organize picnic. So here action is being emphasized, okay? Action is being emphasized. So action of the subject, okay? They are used to emphasize the action. So here emphasizing on the action of subject, means subject, that is I. Here subject is organizing the picnic, okay? So I myself, here it is saying that I myself agreed to organize picnic. Now the children themselves joined their parents in helping out their aged neighbor. Now the children themselves, here the action of the subject is emphasizing, means they are helping out the aged neighbors. Who? Means the subject. So action is emphasized. Action, emphasizing the action of the subject. So action of the subject is emphasizing, means okay. So what the action of the subject is doing action, it is being emphasized. They themselves, okay, they themselves join their parents in helping out their aged children. So remember this, students, in emphatic pronoun are used to emphasize the action of the subject, okay? Here action is emphasized, action of subject is emphasized. Now let's see the interrogative pronouns. Now the word interrogative itself is telling that asking the questions, to ask questions. So interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. The 5 interrogative pronouns are who, what, which, whom and whose. So there are 5 interrogative pronouns: who, what, which, whom and whose. Now you can see some examples. Who went to pick up grandpa? What are you searching? Which of these books are you going to buy? Whom do you want to meet? And whose is this car? So these are 5 interrogative pronouns. Thank you, students. Hope that you all have understood.